The next questions say to plot the point that has the given polar coordinates, then give two other polar coordinate representations of the point. One with r greater than 0, meaning positive, and one where r is negative. So our first point is negative 4, 60, and 60 is right here. And then I want to figure out what line I'm on. Again, I would advise using a ruler because it's easy to get lost when you're trying to go through that origin. And because it's negative, I want to do 4 circles away from the angle, starting at the origin. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would be right here. And then I'm going to erase my ruler. If you're using an actual ruler in real life, you don't need to erase it. You just need to take it away. Okay, so that's my point. And an equivalent point, well, if you think back to our angles, if you have an angle bigger than 360, you can have an equivalent angle, I should say, bigger than 360, if you just add 360 to it. So we can have coterminal angles, really, to any angle. So first I want to leave the radius alone and add 360 degrees. So I'm going to leave it negative 4, but if I add 360 to 60, I get 420. So 420 degrees would be like at the same spot as the 60 degrees, and it would just be the same point. So the other answer, this is one of our answers, the other answer would be to change the radius's sign and add 180 degrees. So positive 4 and a 240 degrees. So this is actually 240 degrees over here. And if you have it to be a positive 4, that's 4 circles towards, starting at the origin, towards the 240. So both, so I should say all, negative 4 and 60, negative 4 and 420, and positive 4 and 240, these are all that exact same point right here. On number 8, 3 pi over 2 is down here, and the radius is 3, so it's starting at the origin, 3 circles towards it. So that's the graph. To get my first coterminal point, I want to leave the radius alone and add 2 pi. So that will get me 7 pi over 2. So this is actually also 7 pi over 2 here. So that's one of my alternate points. And then the other way is to change the radius's sign and subtract pi. So just like with the degrees, we add 360 to get 1, or we add 180. Here, I'm going to actually subtract 180, or subtract pi in this case. So this gives me negative 3 pi over 2. And this works because pi over 2 is up here, and negative 3 you would go, starting at the origin, 3 circles away from the angle that you declared. So 1, 2, 3, and that would put you right back there. So this point is represented by these three points. So 3 pi over 2, 7 pi over 2, and negative 3 pi over 2. And just like we looked at with the unit circle, there's really infinite coterminal ways to express these.